Hey guys, I feel like I didn't get to show you guys the living room. You guys know things are always changing all the time with me. Let me show you guys the living room. I'm watching Moses. Moses always reminds me of someone. Anyway, so I think you guys would have seen this area that I have done. The Christmas tree was there before, if you guys remember the layout for Christmas. But this is what we have now. I'm so happy to have my living room back. This is everything. My water is there. That's me. Hi, Abby. And this is always like something that makes me so happy. This is my wall. I love this. I love it. This year I want to have more plants. I want to be like a plant mommy. I am a plant mom. I've had that for more than 5 years. That's one there. That one over there. I got that during summertime. What other ones has been here? Some died, and as they are dying, I replaced them. Fun fact: I actually found this downstairs somewhere, but it's dead. But then it's growing back now, so I'll show you guys. It's doing well. But that's that. If you guys remember Christmas time, this place was all Christmassy, but it's all this far from Christmas, and all of this place as well. I was sitting over there, my phone, my water, and I've brought fresh flowers. I did this arrangement myself. These roses, some of them are just leaning to whatever way they want to. It's opening. I love it. And I also have fresh flowers over there. I get myself flowers every week. I mean, when they die, I get a new one. Oh, I and Joshua got this. This is another plant that we also bought, and Joshua named it meaning something. I can't remember. But this is another flowers that I got as well. So these are flowers and these are plants. So there's difference. These are real flowers. These are real plants. And these are the things that I used to mist them. I look after them, but the ones that die, I guess they just don't like the house. So when we turn this way, we see this one. These are real flowers, but they haven't opened yet. Just waiting for them. And this is dying, but these ones are the same one over there. And I have this little nook. Okay, so quickly let me say this before we carry on with the rest of this vlog. My neighbors are so amazing, honestly. One of my neighbor, actually two of them, they brought me some nice Christmas present. I mean, we're still in the Christmas spirit. One actually put one actually put money in the card, because since I've moved into this my area, all my neighbors on my here, I always give them like Christmas cards every year. So this year, one neighbor, she actually brought presents. She brought Ferrero Rocher. If you know me, you know I love Ferrero Rocher. And the other one, she brought a card and she put money inside. So sweet. I want to pull down or close the chapter of Abbey&herboys. I think I did mention that in the first vlog, but as I'm closing the chapter, I also want to kind of share some lessons that I've learned. I have them written down because I want to be very detailed and I want to talk with points, because sometimes I can go like this. So I think one thing from my situation, one of the lessons is that your fights with their father is not the kids' fights. See, the thing is, and this is one thing I try to explain to people, and I do say it, people know that Abby don't have filter, because I don't know how to express myself. I just talk as it comes out. When you have an issue with someone, in distance, maybe the father of the kids, you know, the kids are not saying it the way you are saying it. Like, they really don't see it that way. Sometimes I try as much as possible not to get them involved in issues that I might be having with their father. And I learned that my own fight, even they might have, the kids would definitely, as they grow older, especially with my own children, they are getting to some certain age that they are bold enough to speak their mind. They are old enough now to know what is good and what is not good. Even when I do something wrong, they are quick to tell me off. And so they know things. I feel like I should bring it back to, like, if people have like younger kids, because my kids are grown now. So if you have younger kids, and of course maybe you guys are being a single mom is a bit fresh, one advice I would give, and I don't think it's an advice, I'm just saying, I would say, do not let your kid have resentment of their father. Oh, okay, this thing is back, I'm sorry. So we're good now, this is not gonna cut. Why? So I think I was saying, don't let them be carrying your fights with their father, because especially when they are young, if you are the bad person, if the other person is the bad person, the child will know as they grow up. I'll bring it to my situation with my kids when, of course, they were young and all that. I always try to let them have relationship with their dad, even if, because I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, it was all kumbaya. No, we didn't. There was nothing like co-parenting. I would say I raised my boys up myself. They can come and fight me, they can come and say I'm lying here, that's fine, it's okay. But when the chance or when the opportunity is there for their dad to be present, oh my god, I always jump on it, because I wanted, for my own sake, because for me also, I did come from, you know, a single mom. My mom only, it's not about me, but my mom raised me by herself until she died, and you know, my dad took over. But what I learned was, I knew my dad for my dad, and I knew my mom for my mom. Even though I know they had issues, but my mom didn't say anything bad to me about my dad. And my dad, even till today, said, okay, I think I should do it this way, it's better. Even till today, my dad would never say anything, or maybe I've not even asked, but not by even talking, or maybe something happened, he would say anything bad about my mom. No. And that's where I've cultivated the sense of not to impose that on my kids. Now they are grown now, they are getting to see their dad for who their dad is. So now they can have their own fights of their dad. So me, and sometimes when they come, oh, their dad did this, their dad, me, I'll just be like, okay, all right, what can I do? And see, now their own fights, me, I don't know if you guys understand where I'm coming from. So that's where that's kind of the lesson that I've learned. Now, like, your fights with the person that you have kids with, don't transfer it. Don't let your children, because they are just a different person entirely. Your baby daddy or your boyfriend or whoever he is might be a good boyfriend or a bad dad or a good dad, and a bad boyfriend. So this life, we don't know. We remember we are just different people in this life, and two people cannot be perfect. And that's one thing I like. I learned that your fights with their father shouldn't be those kids. And also, I really appreciate that I had people around me, like if me and their dad have an issue, and the issue is always very anyway but even when we have I have my dad that I can call. I will tell my dad, look, this is what's happening, this is what's happening. I have my extended family here, which are the Ediri. I mean, if you guys always hear me say my family, those are Ediri. I can speak to them, that like I can express how I feel to them, and they would, you know, sometimes they would advise me, or they would let me just vent out, and without it affecting the kids, or the kids having bad or negative impacts of their dad. That does not mean if their father is a bad person, the children will not see, because children are smart. Children, oh my gosh, children are the smartest. Like, you never, when you, I don't know what age people's kids are, but with my kids now, I have an 8 years old and then I have a 12 years old. The things that if you allow kids to, if you allow yourself to know children, you can tell how they are even sometimes more intelligent than adults can be. That's one thing that I've noticed. Like, my kids are so intelligent. You will tell them something, or I'll give an example. So something happened. This was between their dad. He said something. I'm sure in his head he might think, okay, they're just kids. You know, Jordan came to me, and the way Jordan analyzed it, and it was like, I was like, wow. Like, you can just tell a child something, then you think they are not aware of what you've said, or they don't think about it. They do. And then don't even think of Jayden. Jayden is very, anyway, that's one lesson that I learned. Your fight with your father is not the kids' fight. Don't do that. And I learned that from, you know, I came from a broken home as well. Not broken, yeah, kind of, yeah, but then I'm in the same situation. But I hope my kids don't go through it. Well, that's life. Another lesson that I learned is, don't underestimate your strengths. This is to you as the single mom. As I said, I want to be more open to you guys, because I feel like you guys deserve it. I think people around me know me more than people on the internet. Don't underestimate yourself, or don't underestimate your strength. For me, one thing, because that's it, because my mom was a single mom, and I saw the stress and everything before she passed away. I never wanted to be a single mom, because I knew for sometimes I always felt like if she wasn't looking after me by herself, what had happened to her wouldn't have happened, because it was just me and her. So I always felt like she needed my dad there to look after me. But that was one of the reasons why I never wanted to be a single mom. So when I was a single mom, or when whatever happened, and I had to basically look after these two kids, that I don't want anyone to take my word. You know, this internet can be so funny. Please, I'm not that kind of person that you can be dragging. No. But I was never someone that wanted kids. I know I have kids. I do say this around my friends and my people, and they understand. So I want you to understand where I'm coming from. It's not like I don't like kids, but I didn't think that I have the strength to look after kids, because I was a kid as well. Like, what thing do you speaking do? Even when I was young, when I was thinking I want to get married, I know you will have kids, but it was not to have kids that I can't wait to have baby. That was not, no. I just wanted to be married. I wanted to be looked after. I felt like I was going to be a chief madam, like madam, you know, my husband will look after me. I love anyway. I feel like I'm over explaining, but I never wanted kids. But the person knew that that was not what I want. For them to now leave me to look after the kids by myself, that broke me, and I felt like I couldn't do it. But every time I kind of look at my kid, look at the situation, the strength started building up. Like, if anyone had told me like I will be able to do it today, and also thanks to everyone that's been there for me, like Edemi's family, oh my God, I just felt like God just literally pick those people and put them next to me and say, look, these are your helper. Because without them, say waiting, I don't know what I would have done. And my own actual family are here. Even a year after I became a single mom, well, during the 1 year, my dad did not speak to me. Anyway, that's another story for another day. But that's the lesson I learned. Don't underestimate your strength. You can do it. If Abolore can do it, if I can do it, trust me, you can do better. If you've watched my vlog and see everything that I'm doing, if I can do it, you can do it. And I've raised 2 boys, and honestly, Jordan and Jayden, everywhere I go, people had nothing but good things to say about them. They are well behaved, they are very respectful, their mannerism is top. And there's all glory to God. All glory has to go to God. Because if it was for me, let me say me, if I didn't give it to God, I can't do it. Because I couldn't even look after myself. I had Jordan when I was 21. What does the 21 years old know? The devil is a liar. My battery is about to die now. My battery is flashing. I have 5 points here. So if my battery go off, I will charge it and I will come back. Don't underestimate yourself. Also, surround yourself with people that would help you, and be prayerful. I feel like people see me and just say, oh, this Abby, this girl, this, say me and God there. Oh, I have no one. You know when you don't have anybody, I don't have any mother to pray for me. My fathers are not very maternal. So I told you guys earlier, a year after their father left, my dad didn't speak to me for a year. Why? Because they wanted me to get back into the relationship. They wanted me to go and apologize for someone that left me. But all that, it's all gone under the bridge. It's gone now. We're cool now. So I feel like I've lost my thoughts, my train of thoughts. I can't remember what I was trying to say, but yeah, I still can't remember. But I'm gonna move on to the next point. Kids takes all your time. They do take your time. I'm so grateful, and as I say, me and God, we are like this. I'm so grateful for whatever happened to me in my 20s. Like, imagine if this just happened to me in my 30s. The time that I have taken to look after my kids, and the way my kids are turned out to be how they are, is the grace of God. And it's also because I took my time to be in their life. I wasn't juggling so many things. I wasn't juggling relationship. I didn't have any stable, like, long-term relationship, like say go and do boyfriend. If that boyfriend is taking me away from the time that I need to spend with my kids, we don't do boyfriend again. You go. Guys, it's so funny that I always forget that I have 2 cameras. Honestly, I need to sort myself out. I have 2 cameras. I have a Sony and I have a G7X. This battery died off while I was speaking, and I feel like I have to bend down with this one. And also, sorry, things are changing. The devil is a liar. We gonna do this vlog. You guys should. I'm not a very cinematographic person, but I don't know. Shall we get back into it? I've added one more because I feel like it would be nice. Don't underestimate your strength. You can do it. I did take a lot of time with my kids. Like I spent most of my 20s. I mean, I still jaye. You guys, I'm sure if you've been with us, you would see some of the things, but I was a present. That's where I was going. I was a present mom, and I didn't think I have that in me. Because I too love boys. Oh gosh, I told you guys, I'm gonna tell you guys about me. Like, I love love. I remember I had a boyfriend when I was like 10 years old. I didn't do bad stuff, but hopefully maybe one day I will talk about it. But for more than 8 years now, I've been single. Like, looking after those my 2 boyfriend. But I won't change it for the world if I'm to do it again. You know, when people would ask me, like when me and my friends, when we talk, I have good community. Like when we talk, they were like, oh, if you're to live your 20 life again, or when we do all these questions, and I'm always like, I will do it again. Like if I'm to repeat everything that happened in my life, I will do it again, because I know I have Jordan and Jayden. I don't know how my life will be without those two. They literally changed my life. Those 2 kids. So woman, inu ikoko dudu ni fufu tinjade or something. Like in you inside an ugly situation, something good happen. Something good comes out. Anyway, that is that the second one? Or the third one? Kids takes your time. I think that's the third one. Yeah. Next one I think is kind of leading to this one. That would lead it. You learn as you grow with your kids. Oh, that one there. For me, because I was young. I got pregnant when I was 21, and even when I had Jordan, you know, he had problems, he was premature, and I had no one. So I was developing. When I see a 21 years old now, and I saw what I was going through, I was like, how did I survive it? Because at 21, what do you know? I'm supposed to still be going outside, be looking for fun, be playing, be going to Afro Nation, and be going out. But I kind of did all that. I used to go out. But you learn as you grow with them. I learned so much stuff. Like, I also learned to heal from my trauma through my kids. Honestly, speaking to my brother it has actually inspired me. I told him, I said, because we bond over our traumas, and I was trying to tell him that I think I've gotten over it because I have kids. I'll give you an example. As I said, I didn't grow up with both my mom and my dad. My mom died when I was 10 years old. So at the age of 11, 12 till whatever, I was living everywhere. So I didn't grow up with hugs, kisses. I didn't know what love is. I didn't understand what love is. And as I got as a teenager, and all that. I just didn't know what love is. So me and him, so he saw that every 2 minutes, I don't know if you guys also know, Jayden is a hugger. Every 2 minutes, Jayden will come and look for me. Mommy, are you okay? And he will hug me. So he saw that the both of my boys, Jordan will not do 2 minutes. Jordan might do maybe every 20-30 minutes. He will come, he will hug me. They will go and continue. They might be playing their game, or they'll put the pad down, they'll come and meet me, they'll hug me. So he saw that, it was like, oh, auntie, that's so nice. They're always coming to hug you. He didn't get that when he was younger. I feel like I'm telling his stories, but me, I didn't get hugging. So I said to my brother, I was like, you know what, I as well, I didn't grow up hugging. Like, my dad wasn't there for me as well to be hugging. My mom passed away when I was 10, and I didn't start living with my mom until I was 8 years old. So I didn't get all that, but through my children, I'm able to be a child again. Like, when they hug me, sometimes it's not all the time I hug them back, but when I hug them back, I feed that little Abolore that didn't have a mom to hug. I hug them, and they hug me back. So I gave some of the love back to the small Abolore and say, look, this is what it feels like to be loved. This is what it feels like to be hugged. And it just, oh my God, why am I so emotional? Ooh. And my kids see me cry. When they see me cry, they ask. They're not freaked out about it. They understand that I'm going through stuff. They'll ask me, they'll say, are you okay, Mom? I'll explain. If it's something I can tell them as a child why I'm crying, I will tell them. I don't tell them, I don't send them away, oh, I'm crying, don't let my kids see me cry. They see me cry, and I tell them what it is. I tell them. Yeah, I'm so grateful for being a single mom. Like, I always thought it was a bad stuff. I was so scared. That was it. Oh God, Abby, no, don't do this. Ooh, no, don't do this. Don't do this. Yes. Anyway, I'm wearing glasses so you cannot see. Ooh, yes. Oh, honestly, you know, when people would think, when they will use something, they feel like this thing is gonna hurt you, but meanwhile, it's a blessing. That is what me being a single mom had been for me. It was me being a single mom that made me come on YouTube, because I was like, I would remember, I feel like I'm digressing now, but it's fine. I would remember I would watch Sissy Yemi, how she was, when she was looking after Tito, Sissy Yemi's son, Tito has a space in my heart, because I literally watched that young boy grow up, because it was him I used to watch then, and I love the family aspect of that life. Then I was like, oh, I would love to do this. So when I was by myself, I would sit down and watch the CME. I was like, I can do this. And so I carried my vlog, and Jayden, that time was maybe 4 or 5 months. He was even still breastfeeding. Then I started YouTube. I thought nobody was gonna watch me, but yeah, I thought single mom was gonna be, it was a shameful thing, because nobody rated a single mother. They'll be like, oh, I'm a single mother. Yeah, especially if you live in this country. They thought we wanted to be a single mom so that we can be getting benefits. I've always worked. Since I entered this country, because the way my dad scared me, or scared us coming to this country, the things I put in our head, we have no other option than to work. Like, So when I hear some certain things back then anyway, I would like really say, oh, because she wants to have the house. Say, which house? Me that I wanted to be a chief madam. Like I wanted my husband to be. I like it like when I go out, because I'm very. I want to describe myself as if you guys don't know me. Like I'm very curvy. I'm very big. Like nowhere I go, people don't look at me. Like not like I'm very beautiful like that, but I'm very curvy. Like you will know I'm around because of my body. So I always thought when me and my husband is working like he's taking me out, people like look at this man's wife, oh, very beautiful. Because that's why I always see all those big men in with their wife inside the car. Then they will sit in the car, then the husband will be driving. That was my own wish. I wanted to be rich man's wife, because I wanted to be looked after. Then I'll have all my maids. And I became a single mother. Only me, I will go and work. Only me will come and still look after children. Only me that will clean. All those house girl I don't have. All those madam, nobody has called me madam. I wanted to be a Mrs. Yes. I wanted to be, it was a nice thing to be a Mrs. then. That was what I wanted. And I thought I was going to be a Mrs. Because but Oni Eda, I want to start speaking in Yoruba now, but it's not everybody that understands Yoruba. But sometimes you want stuff, but maybe that's not what you're destined for. The last one is I'm gonna give. Remember to have fun. That one should have been number one. As a single mother, don't let anybody say you cannot have fun. Enjoy yourself. Find something that you like. Because when you look after yourself and when you are full, you can pour out from yourself into your children. My fun is in three different, it's more than three, depends. I have to look after me, and I have to look after me, I have to look after me, and I have to look after me, sometimes me. Like there's different levels of my fun. With friends, sometimes I just want to be just around friends. Sometimes with my extended family. Sometimes by myself. Sometimes with my kids. And sometimes with strangers. Like those are the things that I like. I can take myself shopping. There's no shop that I've never entered in this UK. Even if that's why I like this our country. You don't need to have the money. I've gone to my car dealer where I'm going to buy my car, to go and shop for car. I went there with my children. We test car that we are not going to buy. Even houses. Then sometimes we go to Primark to go and buy the clothes that we can afford, and we wear it. I take myself on a date. I told you guys the other day that my last date that I went to, I should have collected my bartender number. I'll go there again, maybe it's there. You guys know like how I have fun. I want to encourage anybody. I wish there was someone on the internet when I was going through my one that I can encourage. And because I didn't have that, I want to give anyone that is going through this, because I know being a single mom, I don't want anyone to see it as a negative thing. And that's why I'm hoping that my vlogs and my channel has impacted in people's life. Like, you can do it. You can have nice things. You can create nice environments. You can raise up kids. You can raise up good kids. There's no one day that they've called me when the kids are in primary school, Jordan is in secondary school. They've never called me that they are bad behaved. Jayden, no. And they are two different people. These boys, Jordan and Jayden, are two different people. But Jordan is so soft, so his mind is, the way he does his thing is so soft. Jayden is Jaguda. But with his Jaguda, he's a respectful Jaguda. Respectful Jaguda. But you know what I mean? Like, he's very, everyone that knows Jayden knows what I'm talking about. Like, Jayden just doesn't care. He just does his own thing. But he does it with love. That's why I say, like, I'm just grateful for God, for my children. And I hope anyone that is watching this, I think my prayer is, I want you to believe that you can bring up a child that they wouldn't even know whether it was a single mother that raised, or a single father, or a single whatever. All they'll see is a loving child. That's it. But those are the lessons that I've learned in this, and I hope this bless anyone. And in all honesty, just be, how am I gonna put this? Find God. Like, I don't know how to evangelize, like, you know, but be closer to God. That's it. Or to whatever you believe is the creator of this earth. Because of course we did not just fly in this air. There's something that is working, or that is making everything work, whether it's the law of universe or whatever. But God, be closer to him and be a good person, and everything will align. Everything can align. Sorry, I like music. Anyways, that's the lesson. And I like that this video is so chill. Let me guys know if you guys, I know you guys like chill videos like this, because you guys always tell me, Abby, I like it when you have a very chill video like this. Sorry, I like to snuggle. I've been trying to put this thing on me since. But then that's all, guys. Thank you so much. You guys have taken, oh, guys, remember when I say have fun? You guys, if you watch my vlog all the time, you know I always say I love my me time. See, right now, and my kids are so, even now that they are old now, after they know that they need to give me my own me time, we can do go splash, splash, splash. But after a while, if I'm here, after a while, maybe weekend, maybe like 10 o'clock, they'll go upstairs to their room and just let me have my me time, because I like to watch TV, I like to have YouTube, I like to be myself. They give me that time. When they were a baby, I think it's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, I've switched from mommy mode. You can't be power piloting 24/7. I trained them. 8 o'clock, I carry them to their room. If I hear pim, they don't even try it. My children, they don't even try it, because it's only me. I think that's one also. One of the lessons also was, I forgot to say that one. One head is one head is better than two. Yeah, that's why I wrote here. One head is better than two. Because I'm the only one in this place, this is why I say one head is better than two. Because I'm the only one in this household, is what I say that goes. Imagine if there's two of us. My own belief is different, their own belief is different. Then we are raising two kids. When I say A, the other person will say B, you know, there will be confliction. But in this place, if I say no, we don't say this in this house, we don't say this in this house. That's what I mean by one head is better than two. And I raise them the way I want to raise them. You can't be rude to adults. When adults say something, even if you don't agree with it, you say it's okay. Then you can come and tell me. Then I will not explain. That's why sometimes I don't like to just say now that they are grown. I'm giving this example. Now that, especially Jordan, because sometimes we adults, we're trying to impose our belief on kids. But what I do is I try to break it down to him. I'm just gonna give this quick example. An issue happened, you know, I think he had an issue with his dad and whatever. His dad lied. Lying is lying. When you lie, you lie. But as a child, he called it out and said, you lied. But you know, in our culture, you can't say an adult lie. You can't say it. Even when you know they're lying, you can't just say an adult is lying. So he was so upset about it. And I had to calm him down. But he was still like, boy, he lied. I was like, yes, I know. But, you know he lied, but our culture doesn't. Even the way I was justifying it, the boy still didn't agree with it. But I just told him there was no need to be rude about it. But he's understood, and as we go on, because is now, as I said, this single motherhood now is done. Raising a teenager is different from raising a toddler, and I'm hoping that God will teach me how to deal with him from this teenage age, because it's gonna be 13, and I can see that it's outrun. Before I can like, but now he knows things. He can tell you things. He can justify things. Sometimes when I'm talking about God and stuff, he'll be like, but yeah, but how can that? You start questioning things, and I don't want him not to have opportunity to think for himself. So do you guys see, like, and I can't try to bring him down, knowing especially my own Jordan. Jordan is very timid, and his soul is so soft. If you don't allow him to express himself, he won't talk to you. He will just keep it to himself and go and be asking Google. And I don't want Google to raise my kids for me. I've been doing a good job from when he was a baby. Now that he's a teenager, Google will now help me teach him. I will take control. So when issue like an adult lying happens, and he feels like, why are you lying? You shouldn't lie. You should have just said the truth. He's right. But how? Anyway. Abolore. Hey, my name is Zentag. You guys should call me Abo. But I'm going to say this Yoruba adage. You guys should start getting used to me speaking Yoruba as well. You guys are in my world now. This is not Abbey&herboys. This is Abolore. I'm a Yoruba girl. I understand Yoruba and I speak Yoruba. So I'll be speaking Yoruba and I will also say it in English and translate it. I wanted to say Abolore. Lọ sọ fún ọmọlúàbí tó bá dénú ẹ̀ adòdìndì. That was what I was gonna say. So when I'm saying, when you're raising a child or a teenager, or when you're having relationship with a teenager, you have to be present. You can't be, they're not babies anymore that you'll be buying sweet for. And then this thing that Frank gave me, I like my friends that give me good stuff. I just so that I can put my memory card inside, because I always find where to put my memory card. Anyway, that is that for this video. I'm sorry about everything that happened, like my battery dying. I have 2 cameras. You know what? I even have a mic. Maybe honestly, this is my year. I'm gonna be great. This is my year. I'm gonna be great. Anyways, that is that for this vlog. It's a chill day. You guys have taken my me time, but it's okay. Maybe I can switch my me time to a little bit of YouTube chit chats. If you guys would engage with me, I think that would be nice. If you guys engage with me, then we can spend this my me time with me. We can chill and we can talk, and you can get to know me more. You can get to be in Abolore's world. I have stories. Topo repete. And my brain goes like, I'll be talking one thing, I'll be thinking another thing, I'll be dancing, I'll be singing, my brain is like computer, pew, pew, pew. The only time it rests is when I'm sleeping. See, my head is thinking another thing, everything is just doing. I'm sure people will be like, what? Oh, I have energy. And I can talk. Even sometimes I talk, my mouth is paining me. I talk and I can still hear myself when I'm keeping quiet. I'm like, Abby. I remember somebody, that really helped me. You can see how my brain is working now, so I'm already thinking about something else. I remember somebody, one auntie like that, she said, she used to tell me like I have bipolar. Because my behavior, I don't do anything weird, but it's just that because I talk, I'm a bebelube, like bebelube. But then when you see me, it may be like 30 or 40 minutes time, I'm just quiet looking. But she never understand that sometimes people can be up and they get tired. Like, I'm tired, I'll just sit down, or I'll be moody, or sometimes it's always my trauma, that things that's happened to me, like I'll just see it, or it just flare up, then I'll just be moody. But she didn't understand that she used to call me bipolar, and that thing used to so much piss me off. But because she's older than me, I couldn't say anything then. But now, I don't care how old you are, if you call me something that I don't appreciate, I'm going to tell you off. Because it's not nice to diagnose people with stuff like that. I'm not bipolar. It's just that I'm an extroverted introvert. Introverted extrovert. That's what I have. Like, I can talk and chat with you, but when I'm tired, I beg. I don't want to hear pim. No, if I hear pim, so I'll do too. Anyway, guys, thank you. Ooh, this is how I'm going to sit down and chill. Best investment. My investment is this chair, because it's very comfortable. I can sleep on it. See, I can rest. Oh, I love this chair. But I want to buy a new chair, but I just can't get rid of this chair because see, so relaxed.